welcome to Eating with Rula. Today we're going to be making pita chips. It's easy, quick, and delicious. I make it when I'm going to serve hummus and I'm having guests over because it's quick. As you can see, this is how I serve it and this is how they look. This is the finished product. And I'm going to show you how to make it. So why don't we come over here and let's look. We are going to take pita bread, any pita bread that you can find in the store, in the supermarket. We're going to take it and we are going to cut our pita bread into small, not so big pieces. We're going to spread them apart. I like to put it inside up so that when I am preparing the olive oil, it'll absorb it well. Now, pita chips, you don't just have to have it with hummus, by the way. You can serve it with any sort of dip that you like. Or if you just want it as a snack, something on the go, something crunchy for those times where you're craving something crunchy, it's better than potato chips or Cheetos or something like that. Not that they're not delicious, because they are, but this is a little bit healthier because they're baked and they're not fried. And like I said, they're quick and easy to make. So this is what we're doing. We're spreading out our pita bread all over this pan, as you see there. And we're going to take now some olive oil. And I'm going to drizzle it on the pita bread, just like that. And I'm not going to, you don't want to put too much, because you don't want it like too oily. You don't want the bread to be saturated in oil. So this is how it's going to be, just like that. You'll notice some pieces have more than others. So what I do is maybe I'll, with my spoon, I'll squish it around so it spreads all over the bread. If it's in excess like this and one piece doesn't have any, I'll let it drip onto the next piece. But the key here is you don't want to have too much olive oil, and of course not too little, because this is what's giving it its taste. So once you've done that, we're going to sprinkle our pita chips with salt. Any salt, sea salt, regular table salt, they all work. And they're delicious. And you, of course, depending on how you like your chips, if you like them salty or not, you put as much as you think you might like. I think this should be good. So we are going to take our spoon again and we're going to squish it all around, stir it around and about so that all the salt and the oil is spread evenly about the bread. And then, I forgot to mention, you have to preheat your oven to 400 degrees before you start doing all the cutting and the spreading of the oil and all of that. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And once you've done that, spread these back again, your pita chips, your pita bread. They're not chips yet. And then we are going to put it into our oven. And I'm going to check on it often, because you want to keep stirring it to make sure that they're being cooked evenly, and you don't want it to overcook and burn, and you don't want it to be undercooked. So we're going to check on it again in another 3 minutes and stir it. So come back in 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes have passed. Let's check on it. As you can see, they're still white and not really at all crunchy, but we still want to move it around so everything is evenly cooked. And spread it around. Spread your pita chips around. And then let's plop it back in the oven for another 3 minutes. And I say 3 minutes because I just want to be on the safe side so that they don't burn. Because I know and I realize every oven is different. So it's better to be safe and check every so often than forget about it and overcook it. So I'll see you again in 3 minutes and we'll see how it looks again. Okay, it's been 3 minutes and they look perfect. Your pita chips are done, and how you know they're done is by how crunchy they are. They should crunch in your mouth, they should crunch when you break them. Now, I want you to keep in mind two things. Your oven might be stronger than mine, might not be as strong. You might need more time, you might need less time. So always keep your eye on the bread and keep stirring it. Secondly, pita bread comes in all sorts of sizes, big, small, and thick and thin. So if you're getting the thick one, this might need a lot more time for it to become crispy. So this is something, I don't know if you can set a specific time to, you're just going to have to gauge it, watch it, and keep your eye on it. And once it's ready, I want you to dip it in something you love. For me, that's hummus. And if you want to know how to make hummus, my recipe, you can see the video of it. And eat with me whatever you want. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make pita chips. I hope I see you again in the future. And I hope you enjoyed eating with Rula. Bye, guys.